Hello, welcome back. It's Dark Souls. Let's get going. It's time to kill a rock, but not an actual rock, a man who is named Rock, but not Dwayne. Not the Rock Johnson. We are killing Havel for his ring. We will take it off his cold, dead finger. Because you know how that's how it works. You die and then you take the ring. Or rather, they die, not me. Of course. Of course. So you go that way, but this guy always follows you. So you always get this guy first. Or else you're a fool, like me, who doesn't always get that guy first. Or at least I didn't used to. Darkroot Basin, because big river over there. More crystal lizards. Always run for the crystal lizards because they like to run away. Or you could just quit and reload and maybe that'll work. They might just reload in the same spot. Here's more armor. And I believe a bow. With some arrows. How nice of them. If you want, there's a boss over here. It's more of a mini boss, but it's the size of a real boss. But up here is the rock, and we will kill the rock. With the greatest means that we have. Parrying, of course. How else? You could backstab him a lot, but parrying is faster, more satisfying, more damage. Just so you know, each one of his hits could kill you at this point in the game, so do exercise caution. And I do mean each singular hit. He is very powerful. So if you're not that confident, do backstabs. And if you're not that confident at backstabs, then do regular stabs, I suppose. Just whittle down that health bar, because he gives you one of the greatest rings in the game, besides the Ring of Favor and Protection, Havel's Ring. It ups your equip load by 50%, which is quite a lot for any point in the game. But look at that, look at those numbers jump. And now we can equip pretty much anything that we can find right now and still get a good roll and good speed. But eventually I want to have a fast roll with all this heavy armor on. I'm going up here because there's a door we can unlock. And then that can be a shortcut if we ever go back this way. However, I am not going that way. I'm going back down here so that I can get a different shortcut in the land of dragons, or rather drakes. Dragons have been dead for a while in Dark Souls. However, there's always at least one dragon in these games. Because you just can't resist putting a dragon in there. Be wary of tough enemy. The message is correct. We are about to face another Black Knight. Each Black Knight has a chance of dropping his weapon, his shield, or his armor. So they're very good to defeat. Plus they give you lots of souls, or at least a good amount of souls. And then the upgrade material, which we'll need later. To upgrade to plus 15. Ah, Black Knight Halberd. That is, I believe, the highest damage per second weapon in the game. So that's a pretty good get, you could say. Anyway, here's another bonfire, just in case we die on our run through this area. I guess they expect you to come up here from down there, but every single time I play this game, I take this elevator down. I never go up this elevator. Pretty much never. This is what the box art knight looks like, because this is the box art set. The set that's on the box art. There's some items over there and some drakes you can fight, but I don't wanna fight the drakes. Drakes are like dragons, but weaker! And little baby dragons. Little baby kid dragons. Anyway, that was the drakes. We literally just ran past all of them. I don't know how someone got up there. Maybe they like jumped on the dragon and it flung them up there. But anyway, this is like an undead dragon. It is very much alive. You can kill it, but I won't do that yet. If you take its items, then it awakens. That over there takes us back to New Londo. However, we can't get in there because we don't have the master key, so we will need the actual key, which is over here. You can kill these guys to get 600 souls each, I believe. Or you can just run past them. If you dodge correctly, that is. And over here, you have the key to New Londo Ruins. It's just that far into Blighttown. Sometimes you have to slow down a bit to make sure that you actually dodge. Now that we have this door open, we will be able to travel between things much more easily and get through all of Blighttown a little easier, because we'll pretty much be able to go straight to the big boss of Blighttown, which everyone loves, but not for the right reasons. they like it for its looks. But anyway, our next step is to beat, I think it's called the Capra Demon. Look, she's still alive because we killed that one guy. Lautrec kills her. But killing Lautrec is satisfying. So everyone kills Lautrec, including me. But anyway, basement, where's the basement? It's this way, I think this way is the quickest way. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away. The actual main thing that we want to get to is the next weapon upgrade item, which is the large ember. And then we give the large ember to Andre, and then he can use large titanite to enlargen our weapon. And large titanite can be found in the Blight Town. And the more humanity you have on you, in the upper left, which is called soft humanity by the players of the game, the more soft humanity you have on you, the higher your item discovery, which is your random chance of getting items. So at this point in the game we have a good amount of humanity, because we haven't used any, and we've been getting a good amount. Plus, we have all the shortcuts open to Blight Town. Plus we have the key to the depths. Plus we have a +5 weapon. Not the depths, the basement. The lower undead Borg. The lower undead Borg. So pretty much everything has been set before us to get the big upgrades that we need in order to make the game super easy. One more shortcut. There. And I will show you where this leads, just in case you're lost. Remember this place? Do you? You should. You should remember this place, you smelly human. It's this place, with this bonfire. You know, the first one in the Undead Burg. How nice of him to fall like that. I know you want to follow me. Come at me. Come at me. Be sure to eliminate any enemies that want to follow you. No matter how little a threat they seem to be in the moment. That was a good jump, my man, but it got you killed for it. Also, make sure you look where you're going. Don't fall off ledges. There should be a third dog. Doggy, come at me. when something is dodging, including you, it takes more damage. At least when the invincibility frames are up. I'm going this way because there's humanity this way. Twin humanity, in fact. So it's like doubly worth it. Plus these guys are paper easy. They're easier to beat than paper. And if you want, here's a magic man in this little house. You can get in here because we bought that key earlier. And if you want the magic set, here's the magic set. Just in case you didn't become a sorcerer at the beginning of the game. Oh yeah, you have to talk to him. And then he appears in the Firelink Shrine. Make sure to exhaust all the dialogue like I did not do. Because right now I'm not caring about magic. You can attack 2 of these enemies through these doors before they surprise you. And then this one is just a jerk. Because he doesn't let you kill him. Through the door. Mail breaker. I've never really experimented with the mail breaker. But I think it's like a parrying sword. Let all the guys out of their cells. These guys are thieves. Oh yeah, they can parry you. So when they hold their knives in a weird way, don't go attacking. There's a second dog. I know you want to come at me. Here's the thief set. And then here is the Capra Demon. What you do is you run into the left corner. And up the stairs also. And don't get attacked like that. And then deal with the dogs. Don't get too turned around by the camera locking onto whatever it locked onto there. Eventually he'll fall off of this. And then we can get a plunging attack on him. Or not. I pressed the wrong button for the plunging attack. I pushed R2 instead of R1. So just as a reminder, it's R1, not R2. I think you might be able to parry this guy, but I'm not that confident with my parries. I mean, I'm confident enough for those other guys, but